This is an urgent message for President Trump. You have often criticized your predecessors, Obama, Biden, Bush, even Carter, for appeasing tyrants and turning their backs on justice. And yet, today, you walk a road not unlike theirs, if not more troubling. Time and again, when the Iranian people rose in search of liberty, whether in 2009, 2017, 2019, 2022, or now, it was not merely the Islamic regime that stood against us. It was the West. It was, most strikingly, the United States of America. Your government, under various administrations, built and maintained the very monster we are still fighting, a regime birthed in 1979 through a calculated betrayal of Iran's civilization. A monster. And now, that monster has begun devouring its own master. We are not merely resisting a dictatorship, we are confronting an existential threat that you too must reckon with. This threat is no longer confined to Iran. It is embedded within your own societies. I speak to you now not from the heart of Iran, but from the United Kingdom, where even here, I do not feel safe revealing my identity. They are everywhere. Yet, in the face of this clear and present danger, your actions suggest deal-making, dialogue, appeasement. But tell me, Mr. President, do we negotiate with tyrants? With executioners? With monsters of your own making? You praise the intelligence and creativity of Iranians in your speeches. Yet, when the time comes to truly listen to the voice of our gifted and brave generation, your government turns instead to the clerics. That is not just hypocrisy, it is an insult. And we see it. We understand the contradiction. We are no longer the naive generation of the past. Our eyes are open. Your poker deck is exposed. This century-long maneuver is not a gesture of partnership. It is a calculated hostage-taking of Iran's northern lifeline, designed to extract concessions from any future government in Tehran. Do not mistake our awareness. We see through this long game, and the era when such political blackmail could be hidden from the eyes of a nation is over. We are no longer fooled by polished speeches or diplomatic illusions. We stand with bare hands and unwavering hearts, not to seek revenge, but to reclaim light. To reclaim Iran. And to awaken the world. Do not let your name be etched alongside Carter's, Obama's, or Biden's in the annals of betrayal. The people around you, particularly your Vice President, J.D. Vance, seem to be attempting to preserve the legacy of President Carter as far as possible, even if it means sacrificing your name in the process. One of your decisions that remains difficult to comprehend is your apparent inclination to place greater trust in the Arab states than in us. These governments are overtly and actively working to ensure the survival of the Islamic Republic in the region, from which they derive substantial illicit benefits, namely in water, gas, and oil and the silent trade of human trafficking. Furthermore, most of them hold deeply anti-Jewish sentiments. By supporting the Islamic Republic, they are, in effect, positioning themselves against both the Iranian people and the State of Israel. Please, do not be deceived by them. They are either too naive to grasp the true nature of the monstrous regime that the Islamic Republic represents, or worse, they are knowingly complicit. Do not repeat the same mistake. Do not perpetuate the same game. Let us, together, put an end to it. Stand with the true opposition of the Iranian people. Do not extend your hand to our murderers. Do not speak of bargaining with butchers while pouring salt into the wounds that you yourselves, over decades, have inflicted upon us. This is no longer 1979. We are a generation awakened, fortified, and we will not yield. We will not surrender. We do not ask for pity. We ask for integrity. And if there is still a spark of courage in you to do what is right, now is the moment. Not for Iran's sake alone, but for the sake of all civilizations threatened by the very fire your administrations across decades once helped ignite. Not just Iran. Not just America. It is time to make the world great again. Light shall always prevail over darkness. And in the heart of every free soul echoes one eternal truth: long live the Shah.